That's just in. If you thought the biggest risk with AI was deepfakes or robots stealing jobs, think again. The real danger might be the spreadsheet. According to Planet Earth and beyond, OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, is losing so much money it makes WeWork look frugal. And the fallout could hit more than just Silicon Valley. Let's break it down in plain English so you can see what this means for you and your business. To start, let's look at the curious case of spending $7.77 to make $1. OpenAI made $4.3 billion in the first half of 2025. Sounds good, right? Not when you see that they lost $13.5 billion doing it. That's not just a rough patch. That's setting your money on fire and then borrowing someone else's match. Even with a generous reading of their books, the most optimistic forecast shows $16 billion in annual losses. Less generous math puts it at $27 billion. And this isn't a one-time thing. Their solution built a network of massive data centers called Stargate that could cost up to $500 billion. And then spend hundreds of billions a year just to keep the lights on. That leads us to the investor merry-go-round. And here's where things get weird. OpenAI's biggest investors like Microsoft and Oracle are also their biggest suppliers. Microsoft put in $13 billion. OpenAI then used that money to pay Microsoft for cloud services. Now they're doing the same thing with CoreWeave. OpenAI is paying billions to CoreWeave and getting back some of that money in the form of stock. It's like taking money out of your left pocket, handing it to yourself, and then calling it revenue. Only with more zeros and fewer safeguards. Which then brings us to mission drift and mass resignations. OpenAI was supposed to be a non-profit. Then it became a for-profit. Then it became a public benefit corporation. And along the way, it quietly scrapped investor return limits. Now, Microsoft owns 27% of the business. This shift towards profits over purpose hasn't gone unnoticed. Key staff, including several co-founders and top researchers, have left. Many have joined competitors like Anthropic and Google DeepMind. Hiring is also down. Research jobs once made up 23% of listings. Now it's just 4.4%. The company's internal culture is shifting from exploration to monetization, which is fine, unless your core advantage was brain power. And here's why this all matters for small businesses. AI tools like ChatGPT have been useful for small business owners. Quick drafts, fast answers, basic automation. It's been a game changer. But if OpenAI collapses under the weight of its own ambition, you'll feel it. Expect slower updates, higher costs, and fewer reliable tools. And if the AI bubble bursts the way economists fear, it won't just be OpenAI that takes a hit. The whole tech ecosystem, including platforms you depend on, could wobble. So here's what you should actually do. Don't panic, but also don't build your entire marketing system on tools that might not be around in 2 years either. Instead, keep your message clear and human. Use AI tools to support, not replace your voice. Build assets you control, like your own website, email list, and customer relationships. And if you want a no-fuss way to tighten your message, get my 5-minute marketing fix. It's free, fast, and future-proof, even if OpenAI isn't. You can download it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? If AI tools disappeared tomorrow, what would break first in your business? I'll go first. My rough drafts. I'd survive, but my mornings would be busier and filled with more coffee. Okay, your turn. What would losing AI mean for you? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.